February the 4th, bird arrivals and departures. The birds most likely to be seen this month are the same winter residents that could be seen in January. However, there may be some new arrivals, particularly if there is bad weather. These birds will be looking for food and shelter. Departures are more common than last month, as some birds are already sensing the end of winter and have already started to move north towards their breeding areas. Then there are just other birds passing through on their northern migration. Sewage farms, as they are not allowed to freeze over, are usually home to large numbers of gulls and much smaller numbers of waders. In among the throngs of black-headed gulls, there are often smaller groups of herring gulls, as well as lesser and greater black-backed. In fact, at this time of year, all our common gulls can be seen quite centrally, even congregating on small islands outside Lambeth Palace. Stood there, they can be identified by their leg colour alone. That is, black-headed red, herring pink, lesser black-backed yellow, and greater black-backed is similar in colour to a herring gull, but is by far the biggest bird around. Common gulls, who have greenish-yellow legs, have already started to move north. Other birds doing the same are kestrels, sparrowhawks, grey wagtails, and golden plovers. Most of our migrants at this time come from Eastern Europe, but wheatears, which may arrive at the end of the month, may have travelled around the whole world to get here. Winter rafts of wildfowl may also now be splitting up. Golden-eye, smew, pintail, red-breasted merganser, goosander, and brentgeese, they all have started to leave. Golden-eye and smew are often in flocks which suddenly disappear overnight. Other species, such as goosander and the red-breasted merganser, seem to disappear one at a time. However, a sudden deterioration in the weather can result in even more widgeon arriving from as far afield as Iceland or even Siberia. Rare birds. February, like January, is a good month for rarities. In large flocks of gulls, it is always worth looking out for yellow-legged, Mediterranean, glaucous, and Icelandic gulls, all of which make occasional appearances. Similarly, divers, such as the red-throated, black-throated, and black-necked, are all regularly recorded, as well as rare grebes, such as red-necked and black-necked. Other rarities recorded from time to time in and around the estuary are scaup, common scoter, ruff, grey phalarope, and little stint. Unusual geese that might also be seen could include white-fronted and pink-footed, and there may even be a small party of Bewick swans that fly by. On open land, grey partridges, twite, and merlin are also all possibilities. The song of the rare woodlark used to be regarded by many naturalists as the greatest sound of February. Gilbert White wrote, "While high in the air and poised upon his wings, unseen, the soft enamoured woodlark sings." Woodlarks used to be heard on Headley Heath and even in Richmond Park, but sadly no more. They were last heard in Richmond Park in 1943. The two shrikes, red-backed and grey, are now worth seeking out on any of the large heaths outside London, as are crossbills in Pineetums. Some other rare birds worth keeping an eye out for in their preferred habitats include hawfinch, waxwing, bearded tit, firecrest, reed bunting, willow tit, great northern diver, long-tailed duck, Caspian tern, and even Pomeranian skua.